colleagues, hi, I am Reshma. So we covered the fundamentals of Python. So in this video we are going to discuss the data types available in Python. So I would like to inform you that I am providing notes for each chapter. So check the description box of every video for the notes. So the Google Drive link for the notes are provided in the description box of every video. So you can click on that link and access the notes. So let's begin. Before we start, if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and share the videos. So let's begin. Data types. So data type identifies the type of data values a variable can hold. A variable can hold different types of data. For example, here I have given num1. Num1 is a variable which is equal to 20 I am giving. Then num2 equal to 33.5 and num3 equal to coding. See here you can see the values are different. Different types of values I am giving here. Num1 is equal to 20. That means it is a number. So here I am giving an integer literal to num1. And same way second one I am giving 33.5. So this is actually a point value, or we can say a floating literal I am assigning to num2. Then third one is coding. It is actually a string. So that string I am assigning to num3. So here all these three variables are of different data types because it holds different types of values here. So let's study in detail what are the different types of data types available in Python. And after writing a value, that is after assigning like num1 is equal to 20, and if you want to find out the data type of num1, then we can use the function type. So type is used to find the data type of a variable. These are the different data types available in Python. So there are different categories of data types. First one, it is numbers, then sequences, sets, none, mappings. So the real data types are the numbers. Under numbers we have integer, floating point and complex, and a subtype, that is Boolean. Boolean is under integer. So that is number category or number data types. Then we have sequences. Sequences we have three types: strings, lists and tuples. So these are sequences. Then we have sets, then none is there. Then under mappings category we have dictionaries. So we are going to study all these data types in detail. So the first category is numbers. So under numbers we have the data types int, float and complex. So under number we have these three data types: int, float and complex. Int means integer numbers. Float, real or floating point numbers, real numbers or floating point numbers. Complex means complex numbers. So integer numbers I said, that means here we have examples like -12, -3, 0, 125. That is any positive and negative values, but there should not be any point value, that is decimal places should not be there. So that is integer numbers. So if you write a variable like for example num1 equal to 20, I am writing num1 equal to 20. So here I am assigning an integer value here. So the data type of num1 is int. So if you write in your Python editor num1 is equal to 20 and after that type of num1, then it returns the output like this, class int. So the data type of num1 is integer. So next we have float. Float means real or floating point numbers. That is here we have decimal values. That is you can see here -2.04 or 4, 14.23. So like that we have some examples here. Num2 equal to 45.6. So this 45.6 is a real number or a floating point number with decimal point, and this is I am assigning to the variable num2. So when you check in the editor type of num2, it returns class float because here we have a floating point number. Values we are assigning to a variable determines the type of the variable. Then we have complex numbers. So complex numbers actually we have write like this: 3 plus 4j, 2 minus 2j, like, and a real part and imaginary parts are therefore complex numbers. This is the real part, and this is with this variable j, this is the imaginary part. Example, num3 equal to 5 plus 2j. So here actually 5 and 2j, these two are independently floating point numbers. That is 5 and 2j are floating point numbers, but together it is a complex data type. So when you check type of num3, it gives the class as complex. So this is number category data types, and the data types under number are int, float and complex. So next we have Boolean. Boolean data type, it has two constant values, true and false. And remember, while writing true and false, you have to give T capital and F as capital for false. So here it is a unique data type and it comes under integer data type only. And you can see the example. See here I have written variable 1 is equal to true. And type of variable 1, when I check, it gives the answer bool. It gives the answer bool because it contains the value true. There are some other examples like bool of 0 I have written. So it returns false. Bool of 0, it returns false. And simply if you write bool, that is here you are not passing any value, no arguments are there, then also it returns false. All other cases, it gives true value. That is, if you have any values, any non-zero values and non-empty values, then it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. So here we have 0 and here we have an empty value. So that's why it returns false. And it is null also, there is no value inside this one. So the first category, it was number, and we have int, float, complex and the subtype, that is Boolean. The next category is sequence. So sequence category means, that is in Python we have a sequence is an ordered collection of items. Ordered collection of item, and each item will be identified, or each item can be accessed using index. There is an index value for each item. It is a collection of values. See, when you have written num1 is equal to 20, there is only one value, 20. But instead of that, num1 is equal to, we are going to write a group of values, an ordered collection of values. So that is a sequence in Python, and we have the data types. Python sequence data types are strings, lists and tuples. So here you can see some examples. First one is a string data type. Word is equal to coding size. So here I am giving a string. Then list, then tuples. So this one we are going to study in detail. So the first data type of sequence is strings. So string, already we studied string literals. Okay, and you know what is a string? It is a group of characters. It is a group of characters like our name, or if I write coding Sahai. So if you write all these things inside double quotes, then we can say it is a string. So every time we write strings inside double quotes or single quotes, you can write that. So there is an example. I am writing word. Word is a variable which is equal to, in double quotes I have written coding. In double quotes I have written coding. You can write in single quotes also, no problem. In Python it is allowed, not in other languages. So here word is a variable of type string. If you write type of word, then it returns class string. Okay. So let's see how it is represented in memory. Here coding I have written, and you can see here 0 here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is actually we say indexing. That means here we have C, and C is in the 0th place. 0th place, or the index of C is 0. Or we can say word of 0 equal to C. Word of 0, that is I have written inside square bracket. So word of 0 is equal to C. So word is the variable. So in the word variable, we have a group of characters. Here we have total 6 letters are there. So in the 0th position we have C, and in the first position it is O, second D, third I, and fourth N, and 5 this one G. So every time the indexing starts with 0. That is, every time we have to start the index with 0. So here we can say word of 0 equal to C, word of 1 is O, and if it is word of 4, if you have word of 4, then we can say it is N. Okay, that is in the 4th position we have N. Then that is actually forward indexing. So unlike other languages, in Python we have backward indexing also. That is, in this way also we can write. That is, the last location which has index 5 also have another index, that is -1. That is negative indexing or backward indexing we can say. So here G has -1, -2, -3 up to -6. Total 6 characters are there. So if it is forward indexing, it starts from 0 up to n-1. That is, you have 6 characters. That means n is equal to 6. So forward indexing, it is 0 to 5, and backward indexing, it is -1 to -6. So if you have a question like word of 2 is D. Same way word of -4 is D. Same way word of -2 is N, and word of 4 is also N. So in both ways you can access the values of a string. So here string is a group of characters that we are assigning to a variable. Next data type is list. So list is also a sequence of items separated by commas, and in string we are writing everything as string. That is, everything is considered as string only. Here we are writing the elements inside a square bracket. In string we have written in double quotes or single quotes, but inside our list you can write any type of data. Any type of data means integer, float, complex, or string, or a list itself you can write inside a list. So list is a sequence of items separated by comma. Here we are writing with separated by comma. So in the first example you can see list 1 is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Here I have written the values of integer. Here all the values are integers. So here actually we can say list 1 is a collection of integers. And in the second one I have written some characters, or we can say strings. So here list 2 we can say it is a group of characters or group of strings we can say. So next we have list 3, and here I have written Mick and Ben. So this Mick and Ben, it is both are strings, and after that I am giving 15, it is an integer. Then I am giving 23.5, it is a floating type. So here we have mixed data types inside our list 3 variable. All these things are list data type. Okay. So like our strings, these are also can be accessed using index, or there is an index value for each item in the list. For example, here the list 1 have the values 10, 20 up to 50 are there. So here I have written that 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So its representation is like this. So in the 0th position, here also the forward indexing starts with 0. So here in the 0th position we have 10, and the first position 20, second 30, 40, 50 like that. So starting from 0 to 4. That is, if you have n elements, then the forward indexing from 0 to n-1 like strings. Same way backward indexing are there. So the last location is identified as -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 like that. Backward indexing is there. So in both ways you can access the values. You can see here list 1 of 0 is 10. Same way list 1 of -1 is also 10. Okay. So list 1 of 1 and list 1 of -2 both are same. It is 20. So this way you can access the list. So list is a sequence of items separated by commas, and any type of data can be enclosed within this square bracket. So next we have tuples. So tuples is also like our list. It is also sequence of items separated by comma, but you are writing in between parentheses. So when our interpreter sees this parenthesis, it identifies this data type is a tuple. When it sees a square bracket, it identifies this is a list. If it is a quote, double quote or single quote, then it is a string. So here the difference between list and tuple, both are same, that is you can have different types of data inside a tuple and list. But in list you can change the data inside the list. But in tuple, once it is created, it cannot be changed. That is, if you have a tuple 1, this is the variable tuple 1 I am giving, equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I am giving. Here I am giving same type of data, integer values I am giving. But if I want to change this 3, then it is not possible. Once it is created, then tuple 1 of this one cannot be changed. But in list it is possible. Okay, and in tuple 2 we have, I am giving 12, 13, 14.5, cal, olive, these are the values I am giving, different types of values. First two are integers and the third one is floating type, and another two are strings. Here for tuple also we have index, that is tuple of 0 is 1, tuple of 1 is 2. So the next data type is set. So set is an unordered collection of items. Till last data type we said it is an ordered collection of data items. It is not an ordered collection, it is an unordered collection of items. So here we can say it is an unordered collection of items separated by commas, and this one we are writing inside our curly brackets or flower bracket. So in the curly braces you are writing the set of data. It is actually similar to list, but it does not allow duplicate entries. That we can see. That is, in set 1 you can write the values like this, same as our list. Only thing, you are giving a curly brace here. For list you are opening square bracket, here it is curly braces. So 1, 2, 3 and Zeke I am giving, San I am giving. So the difference what I said is, if you are writing set 2 is equal to like 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. So this is I am writing, and for list I am writing list 2 equal to, the variable I am using list 2 equal to 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. So here I am using a list and this is a set. So while printing set 2, it gives the output as 1, 2, 3. Here we have the duplicate values 2, 2, 2. So all these duplicate values will be removed and only one value will be printed there, that is 1, 2, 3. But for list it prints the same, like 1, 2, 2, 3. So that is the difference between a set and list. Okay, set does not allow duplicate values. So that is set in our Python. Then we have a special data type, none. Already studied special literal, none, right? So here none means an absence of value in a situation. In some situation we have to create some variables like that. So that time we can give like n is equal to none or x is equal to none, something like that you can give. So it does not assign any value, but it is not 0 or false statement. It is not 0, that is n equal to 0 and n equal to none are different. N equal to 0 means the value 0 you are assigning. N equal to false means it is a boolean type, that is false is boolean. But n equal to none if you are giving, then none, it is a none data type, it does not have any value. None is a special data type with a single value. So the last category of data types is mapping. So under mapping we have only one data type, that is dictionary. So this is also an unordered collection of data, and let's see what is a dictionary. So dictionary in Python, it actually holds the data in the key value pairs. See, for list and strings, I told you there are indexes are there. So in Python, for dictionary, we don't have any indexing, but instead of that we have a key value pair. For example, if you are school register, you know roll number is there and your name is there. Roll number and name are connected. So same way we have a key and value pair are there in dictionary. So let's see the example. See here we have dict1. Dict1 I am giving a variable name. Any variable name can be given. Dict1 is equal to, I am giving inside flower bracket. Like said, we are assigning a dictionary inside flower bracket or curly braces. Okay. And first item, it is actually Ben colon 40. It is not one item like 1, 2 or Ben or 40. It's not like that. We have two items in the first location itself. That is Ben colon 40. Actually, I meant to give some names of the people and their ages I am giving here. So here Ben is a person, and after that colon I am giving, and 40 I am giving the value. So Ben is the key and value is 40. So Ben's age is 40. Ben's age is 40. Next we have Grace. Grace age is 39. Like that I have given all the values. So here we have key value pairs. So this key value is separated by colon. First one is a key, then it is separated by colon, then we have value. Key value is separated by colon, and each key values are separated by comma. That is each item. See, after that I am giving a comma. Grade 39, then we are giving a comma. So like that we have to separate the key value pairs. This is key value pair, and this key and value are separated by colon. First one is a key, then colon, then value. You should write like that. So 40's key is Ben. 39's key is Grace. So like that we have key value pairs. Okay, and it should be represented inside curly braces, and each key value pair should be separated by comma, and each key and value are separated by colon. So that is our dictionary. So this also you will study in detail. So we discussed different data types available in Python, that is numbers, then sequence, sets, none and mappings. So the next topic is mutable and immutable data types in Python. That is, data types are categorized as mutable and immutable. So that topic we are going to discuss in the next video. So the topics to be covered in the next video are mutable and immutable data types, dynamic typing and type conversion. So hope you like this video. If you have any doubts or suggestions, please comment below. Thank you for watching.